What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Welcome in. Before I throw you guys into the meat of this video, I gotta let you guys know of a couple of things and give you guys a little bit of context because I had some recording issues with some of the first couple pieces of footage. But before we get to that, first off, if you don't follow my Instagram content or you don't watch the Comic Room Pod, that's totally fine. But a few months ago, I did actually decide to become a dealer. I wouldn't say that I opened up a shop because I don't have a brick and mortar place, but I do have this office space that I run out of, that I do have all of my inventory in, and that I do all of my claim sales from. So it's been a ton of fun just doing that and learning so much. I mean, not just like business stuff, but just learning so much more about comics. And it's been a lot of fun getting to know what people like and having kind of people come back to me for certain things, and just seeing all the different niches that people collect in has been really awesome to see from a dealer perspective. This was kind of a decision that I made after the Fantastic Four issue number 5 first Doctor Doom trade video that I made. I went to go visit Jaws Comics, where he operates out of, and he kind of shared to me how he got to where he is and kind of how smooth the process was and how it's simpler than you might think. And so I took some advice from him and a couple of the people, and I opened up this little office space to which I do my live sales from. So when I first opened, I actually got a pretty crazy Silver Age collection, and I was going to make a video out of it, but it was all, I was kind of busy, more so like my mind was occupied with kind of launching everything and organize everything, and just the fear of like jumping into it and spending a good amount of money on some inventory and kind of being preoccupied with making that money back. And obviously profit, so that I'm not in the negative. So I really wasn't focusing on kind of making content on the time. I was focused on launching my business and being successful. And so feeling a lot more confident in that now. And so this video is the second collection that I bought, and it's a crazy collection. So I was scrolling Facebook Marketplace one day, and if you ever scroll Facebook Marketplace, you'll find comics, and like 1 out of every 200 are a good deal. Some people are selling collections, and it's just like they're asking like $5 a book. And maybe if you're a collector and it's not like, I don't know, 90s, early 2000s junk, it might be worth it. But most of the time it is 90s and early 2000 junk, and they want $5 a book, and it's just not worth that. So I saw this post, and there were some pretty amazing keys, a couple of which are on this wall, like this, where is it? This X-Men 141, this Iron Man 128. Those are some of the ones in the picture, and some other amazing keys that are actually either at CGC or on their way back to me from CGC. I'll talk about that at the end of the video. But yeah, so some really awesome keys, and they were asking an outrageous price, but I was really, really curious because all of the books they posted, they looked like they were in immaculate condition. So I messaged them and I was like, hey, is this like the only keys that like are part of the collection? Is the rest kind of just nothing really close to this? And they're like, well, like these are just the ones that I pulled out. There's still a lot in there. You can come take a look if you want. And so I was like, okay, you know what? They live kind of far from me, but I have some family in the area, so why not? Like, I'll just go check it out. So I drive down there to check it out, and he was incredibly nice. He had all this inventory in like a back garage shed type thing, and he just let me sit there, and he was like, yeah, like, do you take as long as you need? Like, this is a lot of books. It's a lot of money. Take all the time you need. I'm in no rush. So I was like, all right. So we're making conversation, and I'm looking through these boxes, and I kind of slowly start to realize as I'm looking through the boxes that this person was a run collector. So what I actually ended up finding out from the person who was selling these books is that this wasn't his collection. Him and his cousin bought these books from a widow. She was selling his collection off. And so they got it for whatever price. I don't know what price that was, and they were looking to flip it. So I asked them if they were thinking about going to comic convention or doing sales otherwise, and they basically had said no, they just kind of just want to turn it around as is. And the reason why I asked that was because the price that they were asking was a pretty big investment. At the time, I wasn't quite confident that I was going to buy the collection from them yet. And so when I asked him that question, and he said no, they kind of just want to sell as is, or they didn't want to rebag and board. They bought like a handful of boxes, but not even, like, most of the comics were like in chests and like shipping boxes, like old beer boxes, and just not like in boxes like this. So he bought some long boxes, some short boxes, but not enough for the whole collection. So they really just wanted to turn around with as minimal effort as possible and get as maximum profit as possible. So when I learned that kind of affected my negotiation, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I might be able to like bring them down in price a little bit. So I ended up taking off a significant amount of money from the price that they were asking, and we made the deal happen. Obviously, that's why I'm making this video, and all of these books are here next to me. Now, there was a moment when I was looking through the boxes where I went from, I'm not sure I'm going to get this collection, to, oh, I think I'm going to get this collection, is when I started to realize that this person, the original owner, was a run collector. For the most part, all of the keys are intact and they weren't separated. Even the person that bought the collection didn't pick and choose comics to keep and like take all the keys and then try to dump the rest. No, they left everything in there. And so when I started to realize that it was this run collector and the keys were all there, that's when I started to see that their egregious asking price, and it wasn't egregious, but a pretty high asking price, actually wasn't all that high. So we did some negotiating and we ended up coming to an agreement. And now I sit here with some of the keys on the wall, some of the keys off at CGC, some of the keys on their way back from CGC, some of the keys getting ready to go to CGC, some of the keys staying raw and getting ready for a live sale in April. It's a ton of fun just going through these books, and I've learned a lot, and maybe I'll do like an unboxing video with some of the CGC stuff that I sent that comes back. But yeah, it's kind of shaped the way that I collect too. So anyways, you guys are going to kind of get dropped into a random point in my recording, because like I said, the first couple clips were connected to Bluetooth, so there was no audio. But if you like the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a video or every time the Comic Room Pod goes live on Mondays at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, drop a comment, let me know what you think about this collection, some of the books you see either on this wall or in the video. And yeah, enjoy. Okay, so catching back up with you guys. Look, sorry I didn't film anything in this person's house. I went on Saturday, which was the last time you guys see me, or the last time I recorded. We verbally agreed to a deal. I just had to get everything together, right? Non-business day, so moving funds around. So we verbally agreed on the deal, and I was just gonna come back a couple days later and pick everything up, and boom. So I mean, this is up from this box, all of this stuff, all part of the collection. Crazy collection. I mean, just like everything from, I saw a box that I didn't see on Saturday that I just saw tonight. That was like Daredevil 9, starting from Daredevil 9 through the run. And I'm pretty sure he had all the way to like 300. So, or 300 plus actually. Maybe probably honestly to the end of the first Daredevil volume. So I have a lot to go through, a lot of DC stuff as well. So I'm gonna be learning a lot about DC keys, underrated DC keys. It should be interesting because I think maybe we are on the cusp of DC Comics finally blowing up. I did see some Neil Adams, saw some really cool treasuries. So right now Mr. Longbox is headed over, and when he comes over, we'll record a little bit more, and then I'll record some stuff this week, just showing you guys kind of what I find. And then, yeah, hopefully this video will be out in the next couple weeks. I say that all the time, and then I make one video, and then I ghost you guys for like 9 months. So I don't know. Sorry, but here, check out this box. So this is just a stack of Daredevils. Some Green Lantern there too. Oh, it's a stack of Daredevils and Green Lanterns, a little bit of both. Some more Daredevils under there. So this dude was a run collector, just collected full runs. So got X-Men stuff, more Daredevil, a lot to go through. I'm very excited. All right, we're here with Mr. Longbox. We are going through this whole collection, and I just found this short box. I didn't see this short box when I was initially went to go look at the collection, but it's all Silver Age, Daredevil. Got some, where is it? The iconic Doom cover. And I'm flipping here, and then I asked Bob, because I couldn't think, oh, what's Bullseye's first appearance? Boom, right there. So Bob found some Daredevil keys. Boom, Apocalypse. That book's hot right now. And I set these aside. These are just like first Taskmaster, first Black Mask, some other just cool Bronze Age stuff. And what did I find in here? I don't remember. Oh, this is like an Avengers run, I think. Oh no, the Power Man and Iron Fist stuff is in here. And then I think She-Hulk. Yep, She-Hulk 1. So just got this stuff just sitting here. So I have all this stuff to go through, and I'm sure when Mr. Longbox isn't grading or being a good husband, he will be here. All right, so it's probably like, I don't know, it feels like 5 minutes since we last recorded, but it's probably been about 2 hours. We've just had so much fun. So now we just found a long box of
we had Peter Parker, a lot of Spider-Man, but we're looking for 27, 28.
I think I saw, oh no.
No, now we're jumping back into Spider-Man.
So we found this one in this box, ASM1 47.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
That's it. That's the 1992 reprint. That's actually really nice. Look at the condition too. Oh, it's got a little bit, but it's really nice. That's worth a decent.
Boom! There we go.
Let's go. There you go. Look, it goes 312 and 316.
Some McFarlane's. Oh, yep.
Let's go.
We know some of these.
Yeah, we recognize you. You'll see them coming to a claim sale near you.
Actually, just leave these in there.
All right.
Yeah, we'll put them back after. But yeah.
So I mean, these are. Oh yeah.
Yep.
These are nice. Uh-oh.
Boom.
There we go. Bang. That's nice. I mean, these are all going to be...
Oh, is that Kingpin? Oh,
yep.
That is sick.
That's a sweet cover. Sweet cover. And looks like another Kingpin cover.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. Just a bunch of web of Spider-Man. It's just... And then more back to Amazing.
Oh, some Moon Knight, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. The drug issue.
Ooh. Are we leaving them in?
No, put that one out because that one's
that one's
late bronze.
Extra special. Ooh, okay, back to now we're into the team-ups. Okay, so there's some really good team-ups. Late team-ups.
Oh, sweet collect. Is that... Who is that? That kind of looks like...
Looks like Nova somewhat, but I don't really know. But
it kind of looks like Agatha a little bit. It might be, because is that Franklin?
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like...
Oh, it's Aunt May.
Yeah. Oh!
Let's just read. Oh, there we go. Key time.
Oh, hey. Yep.
First Mockingbird.
Let's go. You know there's going to be a lot of that stuff because it's just,
You know who else makes their first appearance is Cloak and Dagger, and that book is...
It's like in the 50s, right? Team Up 50s?
Yeah, that book is hot because of, what's it called? Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals
that's a key. Santa.
A token Santa. It's getting loaded. More Spectacular Spider-Man. Just, I mean, I know there's minor keys in some of these things right here, but we're looking for...
I mean, this box alone is going to get me a good chunk of my money back.
Yeah. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Wow, that's a
sweet
cool cover. Really nice.
Sabu Schema. Rip it open. Let's see what it is.
Let's go. It's like Christmas around here.
So yeah, this collector, he just put them in issue order and then he wrapped them in newspaper to protect them from the sun. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Oh, late ASM. Some of this late ASM stuff.
205,
is
204.
low print.
Oh, first Black Widow maybe 203. Wait, this is, no,
203?
this is Spectacular
Oh,
Spider-Man. Sorry,
Spectacular.
my bad.
Yeah.
I got excited there for a second. I'm like, wait. Okay, Spectacular Spider-Man's all the way down. 299, 197, 196 is full run.
Wow.
Ooh. Man, you're gonna have fun. This will be a fun claim sale. A fun bunch of claim sales. Ooh, that's a nice
A
one.
fun year.
Shoot. Nice.
Wow, is that Craven? Oh no.
No.
That looks cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. So it looks like the run continues. Let's take a look. You want to tear this one open?
Rip it open.
All right,
Let's
let's go.
see
This one is looks like
Spectacular Spider-Man.
We'll see. Okay. Be gentle, a little bit crazy.
Nice.
Ooh.
Classic MJ cover.
Tiger, do I have news for you? That's a great cover.
All right, we found the FF box.
Yeah.
This is also one of the boxes that when I got there, that I knew I was pretty much going to do what I can to buy this collection. And if this is the same box, I'll show you guys why.
Sweet little She-Hulk right there. I think.
Nice black cover.
Oh,
Boom.
Yep, there you go. That's
And this is a sharp
that's
copy.
a sharp copy. That's the key.
Look at that. I'll probably swap this into my PC and then bring mine over here.
Yeah, great book. All right, here we go. 47. I mean, I could pull all of these, but we won't.
Oh,
Because,
did you miss some? Oh, no.
yeah. 47. And then it goes 58. So the guy knew kind of what he was doing, right? Definitely.
He said this collection didn't have 48 and 49, but had 57.
Sharp.
Yeah.
58. What about 59? Yeah. Look at this. This is his run. 58. 59. 60. 62. 63. I mean...
So some of the big keys like 94 Agatha have already been pulled out.
And the Warlock hymns 66, 67 have been pulled out. 70, 71, 79, hundreds, nice.
100, yeah, that's a good copy.
Really nice. Yeah, I've got a copy that's got a crease in it. Those are always cool. These are really ones. 102, and you pulled out the 112 already.
Yeah.
You found it in another box, right?
Yeah.
105, 106, 107. That's a cool.
So that's a classic.
Yep, classic cover. Oh, these are cool silver surfers. First Gabriel is here. Herald of Galactus.
Oh, nice.
Really tough book. This is the best copy of anything I've ever seen. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
black frame issue, 20-cent. First appearance of Gabriel the Herald of Galactus, and all those Herald books are hot right now. And here's the second appearance of him. He's fighting the new Herald.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Boom.
Yeah, another one. All these silver.
Oh my gosh,
books are sweet.
This thing is so clean.
And it is President's Day, right? Today. So we have to respect that President Richard Nixon, just a couple years away from resigning in shame, is on the cover of this one. So I always thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Agatha cover.
And Galactus, everybody.
Everybody's on that cover.
When I saw this, when I was thumbing through this box, and he didn't have it split with the other keys, I was like, okay, there's stuff hidden in here. So
yeah,
there's actually a pretty decent copy. I mean, it's got a little fading here on the right side.
5, 5, 6.
Yeah, in the 5s.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6, but probably sell it in the 5s. But this book is gonna get hot real quick.
Yeah. It's a great book, and since you have it and it's raw, you should probably read it. It's a great read.
Yeah, that book's gonna get hot because Franklin Richards will be in the FF movie. They just haven't shown him yet. So, and we know what he's capable of as one of the most powerful mutants ever. So
6.
All right, we thought we were done, and then there was one more long box, and I just pulled it up, and we found more Silver Age.
Look at all this.
Show the Doom nipples.
Yeah, we got to show you that because
Well, there's one first, that's an iconic Doom.
I don't have this book, by the way. Hint. There you go.
There it is.
Make it happen.
Boom.
Wow.
Pretty clean copy.
These are all. He took care of his FFs.
Yeah, he did.
I think I would have liked to have met this dude. I think we would have gotten along really well. 93, 94. Number 94 we already have. 95, 96.
This one's cool because this is like clones.
And we all know that this was I dressed up like this.
Yeah, this is the Halloween episode.
This book is not in my possession either. This is an outrage.
Really? You don't have this one? There you go.
Oh, really? Cool,
Yeah.
man. Thanks. Let's go.
You cosplayed it, so you deserve it.
Thanks. I'll add it to my collection with pride. Trust me. Right on. I love Brown Suit Reed.
I give that one him for free so that I can hook, line, and sinker, and then he can buy more.
Yeah, that's how he knows how to go. Okay, so look, that's actually the first Franklin Richards cover appearance.
Wow, that's great.
And you can't balk on and say, well, but he's just a baby, because if you do that, then you really can't be all that into Annual 6 because he's just born as an infant. So first cover appearance, Franklin Richards, right there.
Nice.
And plus, it's just a sweet cover. I love it. I love it when they're not in their costumes, just hanging out. You know, that's cool.
So some keys we just pulled out. These are showing you guys what's hot right now. I just pulled this out of the bag. This is First Herbie, and this is 9.4 plus.
Yep.
Plus. I might get this one graded. Like,
you need to.
It's so good. And then this one, I haven't pulled this one out of the bag yet, but I see a couple spine ticks, so we'll call it 9.2. Like. And then, yes, so you were about to tell me a story, and then I cut you off.
Oh, I just said first Tamer, another Galactus Herald. But I say this is a great run. This whole series where the Fantastic Four get inflicted with some kind of virus that ages them prematurely, and Johnny Storm is the only one who doesn't get it. So he's got to
classic,
save them.
Of course.
And it goes on for like 7-8 issues, where they're just old and decrepit, and in the end, it's one of the stories that got me hooked on comics. And this was the final story.
Wow.
I believe it's a Marv Wolfman series, 1979.
So these issues are the ones that got you hooked on
FF. Yeah.
FF. Wow.
Yeah, I love but this cover, I used to do like this contest of them. I did do my own little like what's the March Madness brackets, and to see what my favorite covers were. This one always won. I just love it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a classic.
I love it. I don't always love the bubble heads, but for that one works because they're, I don't know why, but it just does. I love it.
So, little piece, or a little bit of Mr. Longbox lower there for
That's
you guys.
right.
Got something cool here. This is the earliest depiction of TMNT in color. So this is the Comics Collector magazine. This is, I don't know what issue this is. But check this out. So this is Leonardo. Frank Miller did a limited series direct sales run for DC. Two fans did a takeoff on the Ninja story, published it themselves, and gained national publicity. Their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were a runaway success and required a second printing almost immediately. So this came out between the first and second printing, or after the second printing came out. It's pretty cool. First, well, as far as we know, I guess, the first TMNT in color, and this is Leonardo.
2 days later.
All the comic books are now in my possession. So this is what the room looks like. Boom. So this, if you see a box, has comics in it. So it's everything. Got some stuff back there. And yeah, went to my LCS, picked up a bunch of comic boxes. It's not going to be enough, but I just need to get some of this stuff out of boxes so that I can fit more. But did I show you guys this yesterday? First Apocalypse, found that. Hope I find the issue before this, because that's First Bane. I'm sure I will. But this box right here. Okay, so boom, sitting on the top. First cover appearance of Thanos. First appearance of Death. A bunch of 20-cent covers. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to set up a camera just to like overhead, and we're going to go through, because I had the Iron Man run somewhere. It was all in a box, but it was missing issues like 51 to 80. When I was peeking through this box, when I was loading it up to bring it up to my office, I just like was looking through. I found Iron Man 52 or 51 or something like that. If the rest of that run, that middle piece that I'm missing, isn't here, we might find a first Thanos Iron Man 55. So I'm gonna set up the camera. We're gonna look it up. I'm super excited. Even if it's not there, still, it's like gambling, you know? It's just, you guys know the sensation. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's see if it's in there. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys just a couple of keys that I found today. It's not much. I was kind of just pulling stuff out of like cardboard boxes and moving them into comic boxes, but did find a few cool things. Let's go here. Those are early Cassandra Cain. Pretty cool cover. I believe this is the second Harley Quinn. Set this one aside just because it's a cool Catwoman cover. This is the biggest find of the day. This is like first Raven and just kind of all the new Teen Titans. So, and it's in really good condition. Definitely a great candidate. Classic Hulk. What is this? Pulp Fiction homage. Super cool. Classic Green Lantern cover. Another cool Jim Aparo Batman Catwoman cover. And Marvel 2-2-in-1 thing. I think this is like the Death of Warlock or Death of Thanos, something like that. Couple Frank Miller's there. That's about it. Nothing crazy. Found more runs of some one of these boxes, but I don't remember if I recorded this, but I found this yesterday. This First Apocalypse cover, and I mean that's a candidate if I've ever seen one, right? And that's the first appearance of Apocalypse newsstand. Not as nice as this one, but I think people like this cover more, so it's kind of the more sought after one. That's what I got today. We'll be back tomorrow, probably not Friday. Yeah, we'll be checking at this for a while. So, yeah, see you guys next time I'm in here. All right, it's been a couple hours. I kind of just been like working in bursts. This is, I feel like it probably doesn't look that much different to you guys, but a lot of organization has happened. This corner, I got stuff labeled, and to be honest, I thought I looked through these boxes. It turns out I didn't, because I just found some really cool late Bronze Age, early Copper Flash. So there's just like a ton of cool books in here. Like these are iconic covers here. This is in pretty good condition. It's a newsie. So also some Superman, Bronze Superman, late Bronze Superman, a little bit of, I think that's the only Silver Age Flash actually, but yeah, this is pretty cool. It's also found some, yeah, these are all cool. The Trial Flash, like those are all great covers. Oh, look at that. I didn't see that. Okay, some Bronze Superman. Okay, some stuff to come back to later. So we got some of that. Some Supergirl in here. And then, oh, Superman Family. I think there's a couple keys in there. And then I found Nightwing. So, oh yeah, this is a key. Her first appearance. I forgot her name. But yeah, I found issues. Nightwing. I mean, the run. 1, 2 is just a cool cover. I don't think 3 is anything special. And then 4 is a key. So I got the rest of the run here. And then this is kind of just like all DC miscellaneous type stuff. Batman Outsiders, I think, goes to the end. So yeah, pretty pumped on this box. I'm excited to look through it. I love Flash, probably my favorite DC character, so I'm excited to see, pull out any keys. I'm not too familiar with his earlier stuff, so yeah, fun stuff. Setting aside these books to grade, so I'm probably not going to grade this one. It is a newsstand, probably about a 9.4. This book is really clean, but if you can see right there, that's like ripped, so really unlucky. It's a gorgeous copy though, but that might bring it down to a 9.4, 9.2. This, I think, has 9.6 potential, but there is a little bit of dust shadow on the back, so I think that might bring it down some. This is probably about a 9.4 copy. There's some spine ticks you'll see there. This, again, this is probably a 9.6 copy. Like, shoot, man, maybe even higher. Just a very, very high grade collection. This right here, I think, has high potential to come back as a 9.8. So there's that. And then this one, man, I think this has a lot of strong potential. So, which would be crazy. It would truly be insane. Sorry for the Mylar screeches. We got for Sabretooth. This is about an 8.5. This is a cool book. This is a newsstand copy. I think this is about an 8.5 because it's got like that impact damage right there. But the rest of the book is honestly really, really sharp. It's really just that right there. And that's the only other spine tick right there. Otherwise, the book is in incredible condition. So, but I think, I mean, it could be in the 9s, maybe a 9.0. I doubt that would be a 9.2, but I don't know. I'll let the professionals do it. I'm going to say it's probably going to come back in 8.5. I'll be happy with anything more than that. I'd be surprised if it's less just because of how clean the book is. And then this is probably a 9.6 copy. Just very, very clean. So I'm going to take all of these home with me. They're going to get pressed and hopefully ship them out soon. I'm on the fence about these here just because, I don't know, it's a 9.4 copy. I think really doesn't go for that much. This one, I don't know. I might just send it in anyways because I don't really know how to grade it. Like, that is a little tear. Couple spine ticks. So, oh, and then up here. Yeah, this might not even be a 9.0 copy. Maybe it is. Do I just send it in anyways? I mean, I spent, I don't know, maybe 50 cents a book here. So maybe I do send it in. But I was going to get this graded, but I just don't think that this really has a chance at anything in the 9s. So I'll probably sell this one. I have a 9.2 copy at home, but it's direct. This is a newsstand. So this is a great book. First Apocalypse. I think this is a slept on book right here. Apocalypse, great villain, will be the villain of the next X-Men 97 season. I'm debating sending this one in. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know it's in the Mylar, but give you guys a close look. It's best look as I can give you. I think it's probably in the 6s, in which case really wouldn't be worth grading. But when this book gets in the 7s, that's when it starts to take big jumps in its price. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. So this is probably not worth grading. Looks like somebody, you guys can see a little like indentation. So there's no pen on there. What I think somebody did is I think a kid put a paper on top of the cover and traced. So yeah, there's no like pen marks or anything. You can kind of see like there's no black ink there. So I think he really just, yeah, see, there's an indentation right there on the red, but there's no ink. So my guess is some kid probably put a paper over it, tried to trace Captain America, had a fun time with it. So low grade, ASM 121, 122. I think it's that iconic Riddler cover. Yeah, so some minor stuff here. Some decent stuff. As I say that, like, just some buttes. So, yeah. These, I think it's like about 12 bucks will come home with me. And those two as well. This book right here, I still need to go through. I need to pull all the McFarlanes out. Because if some of those McFarlanes are high grade, and I know a couple of them are newsstands, they do go for a decent amount. So, yeah, if you saw a book in this video that you like, DM me on Instagram at spros_comics. I'll be happy to pull it out, let you know condition and stuff. But yeah, I'll be doing a lot of claim sales. We got a bright future ahead of us as far as claim sales go. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a while since we've ever had a video like this. Give it a like if you enjoyed it. Man, check out the Comic Room Pod. We post every Monday about 7 a.m. Eastern, no, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm gonna try to be more consistent with content here. I say that all the time. I upload a video and then I'm never consistent. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it, guys. And catch you on the next video or on the next podcast episode. Peace. All right, it's been about 5 seconds since I filmed the intro, but it's been about 30 or so minutes since you've last seen me sitting in this chair. I will have another video coming out because, as I said in the intro, I've sent a lot of books off to CGC. I think 13 or 15 or something like that. And 3 of them I had to put in the high value tier. And I'm not going to tell you the grades because they're currently on their way back to me. I have to make an unboxing because they're crazy. But if you made it all the way to the end, then you will get this little bit of a teaser. There is a Copper Age Grail. Yes, copper. Yes, Grail. And a Bronze Age A Bronze Age Amazing Spider-Man key, not the one you're thinking of, but another Bronze Age key. And I'll tell you, one of them graded a 9.8 and one of them graded a 9.6. So if you want to see what books I'm talking about, make sure that you stay tuned, hit the notification bell so you get notified when that video goes live. Hopefully those books will be in later this week. And depending on when the other batch that I sent in, I will probably, hopefully can do one video with all of them if it's not too long. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, hit that notification bell, make sure that you're notified when that video goes live. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.